What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 4 of the Cameroon Conquest. If you missed the previous episodes, or maybe you're just tuning into this series now, we are playing in the African Cup of Nations as Cameroon, and we are into the knockout stages. We are today playing Algeria in the quarter-final. It's going to be a tough draw for us because they are currently ranked 27th in the world rankings, and we are ranked 24th, so we are kind of two of the favourites to win the tournament. I don't know if I can see what position they're expected to place. I can't, that's a shame. I was hoping it might be like domestic leagues where you can kind of see predictions, because our expectation is to win the tournament. The previous quarterfinals were also played yesterday, and Ghana and Tunisia made it through of those two, so we will have Tunisia, the host nation, in the semi-final should we beat Algeria this episode. So anyway, let's crack on straight with this. We have our full strength squad with the exception of Bong, our left midfielder, who was injured in the first game. We are odds on favourite to win the game. We've looked really good in form so far this year, playing with this 3-4-3 tactic. It struggled slightly against Liberia yesterday when they played, well, not yesterday, I recorded the video yesterday, but in the previous match where they played a 3-5-2. However, this formation's really worked well against teams lining up with a traditional 4-4-2, so hopefully it will work out for us. It's not an easy draw by any stretch of the imagination playing Algeria, and we could potentially be playing Algeria, then Tunisia, and then Ghana in the final, which would be a tough set of 3 fixtures. And I've accidentally set a team talk I didn't want to send, so we now need to, I guess, try it and fix it if possible. And I'm not doing a very good job of fixing this at the moment, am I? Yeah, we'll just give up. That was an unsuccessful team talk. It's unsuccessful. But anyway, this is a big game against Algeria. They finished second in their group behind Senegal, winning 2 games and losing to Senegal. So it's not going to be an easy match. However, it's a match that we are favourites to win, and you'd expect us to go out there and give a good performance. And if that first 20 seconds is anything to go by, a good initial attack, and now we're on a free kick, and the keeper will clutch onto that. We're looking really good here, actually. 3 minutes in, we're already kind of, I guess, asserting some dominance with that first effort and goal. Playing this direct style of play that I've talked about and raved about, so I'm not going to go into too much detail with it, but we are just really looking to push Algeria back, and effort there. Keeper tips it round the post, a fine bit of pressure coming on by us at the moment. We're really knocking on the door of their defence. Ball finds its way to Kouete, and Suchin's there. We'll get tackled though, and potentially a counter-attack now for Algeria with their pacey midfielders and strikers, but we will dispossess them. And maybe we can have something going forward with our 3 strikers. Nindiang there, picking out Song, the playmaker, in the centre. Ball is cleared away, however. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty action-packed game so far. Just 5 minutes in and we're already having an abundance of replays. Hopefully this game with the extended highlights doesn't go on too long. Because this episode and this kind of series is all about the matches, I'm playing on extended rather than key, and sometimes extended can go on forever, but at the same time, sometimes key you might have 3 replays in the entire game and the episode's over after 5 minutes. So, tense stuff here. Ndiang with the ball, can he thread it through now to Kouete? He can, and Kouete there getting the ball cleared away, and now they can have a chance to get the ball up the field, and they will do that. But we are looking really potent in the final third. Our very kind of long ball play, exposing the pace there, and Aboua Bakar with a break there. The keeper is on fine form at the moment for Algeria, really being tested. We are 13 minutes in. We've had 6 shots and 5 on target, so we are seriously now applying some pressure to this Algerian defence. But we need to be wary of being hit on the break. We're not going to always dictate possession with our tactics, but we need to make sure that when we do have it and when we get the ball, we get it up to the top men really quick. Interesting there though that Algeria did manage to carve a pretty decent opportunity getting the ball into our 6-yard box. We have dealt with it well and got it away, and you could see how we were trying to hit on the counter. Song on the ball to Suchin, inside to Nkulu. Ball is going to be spreaded wide. No, it's not. Mandy will pick up the ball for Algeria. But well won by Banana, and now we have another chance. We're not letting them have the ball. It's a high pressure game that we play, you know, really closing down the opposition, getting men behind the ball but always leaving an attacking threat up there. Let's see if we can get a good ball into the box here. Nothing coming from it, but the ball is not completely cleared and it will find its way back into the box. But Algeria again dealing with the threat very well, and now they have a set piece. And it's going to find its way to their player and tipped away. Good punch by the keeper. Perhaps fortunate in the fact it landed straight at the feet of an Algerian player who could only smash it wide for a goal kick. But this game's looking pretty decent so far. Happy with the performance. Algeria looked like they could score as much as we could look like we could score. However, statistically we are in control of the match when it comes to creating chances and such. So we're almost at the end of this first half. It'd be nice to nick a goal now. We don't want to concede just before half time because it can kind of knock a team's confidence. I don't know, 0-0. I would have liked to have taken a lead in the first half if possible. I mean, there still is an opportunity there, I suppose, but I don't know. Sometimes to go in at the break 1-0 up is quite beneficial for morale and kind of team confidence. We are the favourite to remind the players not to let the fans down. I'm kind of tempted to go with the I'm not happy with your performance out there because, I don't know, sometimes being really harsh on them completely backfires. However, sometimes it works out, and it's worked out for us here. Sometimes players will look completely demotivated. Alex Song isn't having the best first half, so I'm just going to tell him calmly I expect something to come from him. And he didn't react. Alex Song is just a miserable player, all in all. But anyway, let's see how we get on in this second half. We are now, of course, attacking to the right, and they're breaking us down already. Offside is given, though. I had a slight heart attack then as they pushed through on goal. But we need to start getting a few more chances, I feel like. I feel like we could be 1 or 2 up at the moment. We've had plenty of chances. It's just about taking one. 10 shots, well 11 now, 7 on target. You've got to consider when you have 7 shots on target, at least 1 or 2 of them need to be going in. Really, it's all about getting that shot to goal ratio in. And Injieng is through. Fantastic save by the keeper. Defender can only clear it as far as a corner. However, Abubakar to bring in the box, and Banana is there on the near post with an absolute, I don't even know what that was, just a cheeky dink into the near post. Fantastic play by the centre-back. Now we need to deal with this ball again here. Can we get the ball out? We can, and Injieng potentially able to pick it up. First touch let him down there. That was a good opportunity to hit them on the break because they had 3 at the back from that corner. But no, this has been a really good performance so far. It'd be nice to just nick one more and cement that comfortable lead that we are currently really having. We should be another goal up, and Abubakar with another effort. Keeper has been on fine form for Algeria. I will be amazed if he doesn't get man of the match after this performance. So far 10 shots on target and only 1 of them finding the back of the net, so he really has been a contributing factor in keeping this game from being a rout. Anyway, Algeria on the attack here. Poor effort there, pretty greedy by their left winger, just smashing it against the near side netting. Alex Song booked for a bad tackle. As much as I want to take him off, I wouldn't take him off unless we grab another goal. Alex Song is an important part of how we play. He's I guess the national team's playmaker, the star man. We don't want to see him getting sent off, but at the same time, I can't afford to take him off and risk losing the game because I took him off to be safe. Obviously, if he gets sent off, that would be terrible because we need him for the later legs, and I think he'd miss the semi-final presumably if he got another yellow. But we're working the ball around well here. Plenty of options in the final third. There's always a pass available, and it's Injieng there to bury it to make it 2-0. Really well worked goal. Cheeky little, I think that was I'm not sure who got that assist then, but a really nice kind of chip through ball onto the penalty spot where Injieng was lurking, and Koueke there to head it over the crossbar from that set piece. We are looking really dominant now. With 10 minutes left, if we've not conceded, I am going to bring off Alex Song. Whew, minor heart attack there as Darmain, for them with the long range effort, whistled over the crossbar. 5 minutes left. Let's just make the change now. There's no point in getting a player sent off. It would just be silly. But looking at the actual performance ratings, you can see our team's been in fine form. Players playing really well for us. 2-0 up. looking quite comfortable here in possession of the ball. Really good performance, because Algeria are not a small fry by any stretch of the imagination. And Bell here with a turn of pace down the left. Options in the centre. If you can get the ball in, you can get it in. Keeper yet again making another save. But I mean, looking at the chances, Algeria have had 1 shot on target for the entire game, and then they've had 11 very long range shots. As for us, 13 shots on goal, 22 shots, 13 on target. That is the full-time whistle. Banana with the important goal that kind of got us off on a flyer. Good overall team performance. I'm just going to tell the lads, well done, it was a good win. No one's going to react because, of course, they're all miserable. But the team looked really confident in possession of the ball there, and we really did dominate. So yeah, Ndiang is top goal scorer in the tournament at the moment. Well, actually, no, he's second top goal scorer, but he's behind the likes of Traore and Senegal's player. I think Ivory Coast went out in the first round, so for them to have a top goal scorer is pretty weird. You may notice here I've applied for the job at Chivas in Mexico. Who knows, that might be the next step on the Pentagon challenge. I guess we'll find out after this series. But anyway, the fans are pleased with the result. I'm just going to send assistant. Let's have a look at the other fixtures in the African Cup of Nations so we can see how things are shaping up. Okay, Senegal and Liberia still haven't played their game. We will have Tunisia, the host nation, in the next round. They've got a pretty strong squad, so we have got to, I guess, we've got to be aware. We can't underestimate them. They are ranked 60th in the world, so in comparison to Algeria, you'd assume they're not as good. However, they do have a few very good players in their squad, and they will be playing with 5 at the back, it would seem. That could be an interesting one, playing with the 5-3-2. That might suit our formation quite nicely. I guess only time will tell. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. This was episode 4 of the Cameroon Conquest. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the like button. Helps me out, helps the channel grow, helps people find the videos. And other than that, guys, I'll see you in a bit. I'm out.